What up, people? It's your boy, Master Chudy, out here with another comic review. So, we're getting into the Venom Inc. arc crossovers, the Amazing Spider-Man and Venom, and we're here with the third installment of Venom 159. So far, I've found this little arc here a bit enjoyable. I've liked it. Mike Costa's killing the game, and I believe Mike Costa should hopefully be writing Spider-Man. I think he writes him well in this one. You know. But let's get into it. The cover's, pretty venomized, looking like, you got all the venom. This is really looking like a Venom Inc. right here. You know what I mean? So, let's get into it. Basically, in our last issue, Spider-Man and Flash walked into Felicia and her crew being all venomized. And now they're having to deal with it. But meanwhile, we cut back to Eddie Brock. And, he's in a park and he's frustrated. He's trying to concentrate. He's trying to focus on finding whatever trace of the symbiote he can, because Agent Anti-Venom Flash Thompson removed it from him and then erased all traces of the symbiote from his body. But he feels like there's still some of it in him. So he's focusing on whatever vestiges he can to focus on the Venom symbiote and find it. Meanwhile, we get a classic team-up thing that's pretty sweet. Everybody's venomized, and we see Lee Price controlling his minions. We got Scorpion venomized, and he's returned. And he's probably like, clearly we aren't wearing the right costumes to the party, so let's say my pal and I kind of just walk back out slowly, and all of us can forget this embarrassing faux pas ever happened. Pretty nice. That's pretty witty humor right there. But, of course, they got to fight, and then we just see Lee Price saying, don't worry, we'll have you fellas changed in no time, and Black Cat and her entourage will be happy to show you the ropes. Well, what are you waiting for, Felicia? And we just see Felicia's like not moving, and we just see Spider-Man is getting into action. This is a sweet shot right here, and he's just like, Flash, that guy in the back, he is the leader. Beat him up after we beat up everyone else. And we just see Flash like, he just said and done. So you just see Scorpion going after Flash like this, and we just remember that Flash remembers like it's like, I thought I'd been benched for good. And then he just touches Venomized Scorpion, who we now know that Flash is basically the biggest advantage because he's the anti-Venom. So he turns out, I'm leading the charge in overtime. Boom, punches him. Classic Flash as a hero. So you just see Lee is like, that guy in the white, something about him is dangerous to my symbiotes. Gargan, fall back. You're too vulnerable. The rest of you, pile on the White Knight. But don't let him touch your face. Cat, get in there, and don't make me tell you again. So, we just see all of them are ganging in on Flash. We just see Spider-Man's like this, hang on, buddy, I'm on my way. But then Scorpion's got him, like, bam, it's like, right, my spider sense doesn't work on the symbiotes. So he realized, so he gets slammed on the wall. Meanwhile, back at Bobby Morse's apartment, we just see the symbiote, like, get up, and now he's looking for Flash. Then he's calling for Eddie. And then he's like, it has to get out. And this looks like the symbiote that I remember from like the TV shows. So he breaks out, boom, crash. He sees that the window is blocked, the door is blocked, but he sees like, I can escape through the drain. So he goes through the drain. So we see that Lee Price is like, keep the white knife off balance and flank him. So Lee Price is a pretty good, field commander. I'll have to say that. And we just see they use fire on Eddie, Flash side, which I believe is also a weakness of the anti-venom. So Felicia rounds up on him, bam, jumps on him. And we just see Flash is like, Felicia, it's me, Flash Thompson. You gotta snap out of this. And we just see Lee Price like, Cat, stop, you're too close. So she goes in, about to kiss him. He's like, hey, anti-venom, buddy. I know you and Felicia have a history, but I don't think she's interested in a romantic reunion. So she starts kissing him. It's like, and he just looks like Scorpion. You're not going to try to kiss me, right? He conks him on the head. It's like, ow. So it's like, and we just see, Agent Venom's down, and we just see Felicia. She's like, I knew it'd work. So she planned it. Now she got the Venom off her, and she's like, a long time for no see, Flash, baby. It's like, and we just see a nice, I like those little pictures here, Felicia looking like the real Black Cat. It's like, thanks for the help. And we just see Lee Price. It's like, come to me, my minions. And get her back to me. It's like, but I wouldn't say we're okay. Okay. We just see Eddie's like walking in. He's sensing it's like takes me a while, but I eventually realize it's not about concentrating. It's just reacting, letting my mind blank and just walking. And then we just see Felicia jump on, and yeah, the cat eyes look distracting, but hey. But he's just walking. Eddie doesn't care who he's bumping into. And he's like, Cat, what are you doing? He's like, there's a tickle in the back of my throat. The closer I get, the stronger I feel it. And we just see Black Cat's like, well, we're all numbered in our class. Sorry, Spider, this cat's out of the bag. It's like, I'm jumping shit. Boom. It's like, I'm coming. Let me just see Eddie Brock's like, I'm coming, love. Whoever's got you, they're in it for surprise. Let me just see, and she's not going back in. All right, Powers, I can use a little luck right now. Big surprise. A big surprise. So we just see Felicia lands on Eddie Brock. She's like, thanks for breaking my fall, pal. Looks like you're my lucky guy. And we just see Felicia's like, Eddie Brock? Of course he'd be mixed up in this symbiote business. It's like, symbiote? You mean my symbiote? Is he in there? Looks like it. It's like, but this guy, but the guy in the driver's seat is even worse than you. Oh. Meanwhile, Flash is like getting owned, and he's like, Felicia got away, Spidey. She'll send help. It's like, even if the cat did grow conscious, she's not going to be able to drum up any cavalry before this massacrire's over. It's like, Spidey's like, hey, he's right, Flash. We need a Hail Mary, and I've got an idea. It's like, what are you doing? It's like, go with me on this. It's like, watch the fire. So he's setting Spider-Man just set the whole place on fire. It's like, and you're thinking like, oh, in hindsight, it wasn't a good idea because, yeah, that works, but you collapse the whole building on yourself. Meanwhile, you just see a couple of construction workers here. They're talking about the dinosaurs, and they're thinking, it's like, why are we working in the sewers? And we just see the symbiote comes like, follow Eddie. And you just see them freaked out. Meanwhile, Eddie's like, oh, Lee Price is back? It's like, so you know him? Cold as ice homicidal maniac who once had your gig as Venom and now wants my gig as the kingpin of crime, took control of my whole crew using some kind of symbiote facehugger. Don't suppose you can think of a way to stop him and your special friend. It's like, that's why I've been following the whole time. Lee Price and his new monsters, I still feel it. Like a tickle in my throat getting stronger. And you just see him stop back. I was like, stop right there. It's like, maybe you didn't hear me. We're being chased by a brainwashed symbiote super goose. Were you stopping for? It's like, that symbiote with Lee, he's not my special friend. And you just see the symbiote comes like, this guy is. Boom! Look at Venom, buffed out and ready to go. Just see, yes! And you just see Felicia's like, I knew you were my lucky guy. So now it seems that we have a Venom and Black Cat team up. Intriguing. Meanwhile, Spider's like, Flash, I gotta say, it's good to see you back in a suit. You've done a lot of good of work. First with the program, then with the Guardians. You earned it several times over. It's all I'm saying. Good job. And you just see Flash like, I appreciate that, Spider-Man. But the timing might be better if you'd waited for any other time right after we had totally captured, beaten, and, effed. Or you just see, yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. It's like, well, isn't this sweet? And then we just see Lee Grass like, my minions. It's like, now what are we going to do with you two? And so to be continued in Amazing Spider-Man 793. Yeah. And then, of course, part 4. So, this was an enjoyable book, good action. I always feel like Mike Costa needs to be writing Spider-Man, and I believe that now that Dan Slott will be leaving in a couple months, Mike Scott should take the slate and write The Amazing Spider-Man, because he already writes a fantastic Eddie Brock, and I feel like this Venom Incorporated is only moving and chugging along because of Mike Costa. But once again, thank y'all for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notifications. Make sure you're notified. Once again, I do these reviews for you, the people, because I want to get these good comics out there and hear your opinions. Once again, thank y'all for watching, and I should have more videos up tomorrow.